Please tell us something about your background and how you achieved your current position.
My name's Jamaal Haltom. I'm an air traffic controller, union representative with the National Air Traffic Controllers Association. I'm currently the national training representative for the National Air Traffic Controllers Association, which means that I am the liaison to the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, for all things training, and I represent the union's interests in ensuring that training is fair and equitable and meaningful for all trainees.
Is there a need for air traffic controllers?
Always going to be a need for air traffic controllers. A lot of our nation's commerce is moved through aviation. Air traffic control is a very niche community. It's a community that will continually need an influx. We need young people to take an interest in it, to fill in for us as we move on. We have a retirement age of 56, which is relatively young in most career fields, and typically only about 30-year careers. So we're continually needing to fill the pipeline. We need motivated people that are interested in, becoming air traffic controllers or just aviators in general.
What does it take for someone to become an air traffic controller?
To be an air traffic controller, you have to be able, I would say typically if you are team oriented, you can be an air traffic controller. You do have to be able to see a two-dimensional picture and convert it to 3 dimensions in your head. You have to be able to have longitudinal and latitude separation built into your mind. You have to be able to think quickly. You have to be able to receive information and then turn that back around and disseminate information. You have to be orderly. You have to have a command. You have to be willing to command a frequency. You could have, upwards of 20, 30 airplanes under your guidance at one time. You have to, in an orderly and expeditious manner, move on from one to the next, providing instruction to keep them safely separated from you.
What routes are available to become an air traffic controller?
There's typically 3 routes to being an air traffic controller. It's a military, and there's a college initiative, a CTI program, and then you could be hired directly off the street. You require to be 18, have continuous work experience. You either have to have a 2 or 4 year degree in some instances. So there's 3 paths to being an air traffic controller, and none of them are wrong or right or more beneficial than the next. You do have to then pass an entrance exam. You have to be medically qualified. You have to be mentally qualified. You're gonna have to aptitude and a mental evaluation to ensure that you are the type person that can handle the stresses related to being an air traffic controller.
Does the job pay well till retirement?
Well, entry-level air traffic controller is gonna start out making around $40,000, but that can accelerate very quickly. If you were to work at a international airport like a Washington National Airport, DCA, $150,000 in that range, up to $200,000.
What advice do you have for beginners with air traffic control simulators?
First and foremost is have a lot of fun with it. Understand that the chance of being great at it right out the gate are slim, right? But it's an opportunity to wet your whistle, if you will, get a little bit of interest in a career that's amazing, outstanding, and offers a lot to anyone that embarks on it.
Do you really like the job?
I absolutely enjoy it. And the last thing I would say to them is every aircraft you talk to, give them instruction, get them down as soon as you can. Don't be fancy. Give them their instruction to land, get them down, get them off the runway, get to the next one. That's a way to keep your aviation career going in a positive direction.